You've probably heard the phrases all-in-one or super versatile in all new lens reviews. But do the lenses ever really hit all the benchmarks that we're looking for in an all-encompassing high-quality lens? What we really want is one lens that can live on our camera that has enough range to cover everything that we want to shoot without breaking the bank. Well, Tamron may have just developed exactly what we've been looking for, and we're excited to check out the new Tamron full-frame 28-300 F4-7.1 III VC VXD for Sony E mount cameras. Tamron is one of the leading manufacturers of lenses that cover super versatile zoom ranges at affordable prices, like the 18-300. But there's always a catch, and for this lens's case, it's only made for crop sensor cameras. And for lenses to be of this super versatile zoom range, there'll only either be crop sensor lenses, or they'll sacrifice image quality. You'll notice around your framing, you might see vignetting, or they just won't be able to intake the amount of quality light that's needed to get a high quality image like some of these other name brand zoom lenses. So what makes this lens special compared to the rest? Well, this lens is as close as we've seen to that true all-in-one zoom lens. The zoom range is perfect for anything, whether you're a nature photographer or a portrait photographer, or even just a mom trying to take pictures of your kids playing sports. With the price tag of $899, it really is a great option for consumers. And I could talk about this lens all day, but let's see how it performs. This lens is super lightweight, weighing only 21.5 ounces, and when zoomed in, the lens is 8.5 inches long. When zoomed all the way out, it is 6 inches long. With only one button on the lens, along with a lock switch, this lens is very sleek and easy to use. The zoom ring is really smooth and only requires a quarter turn to get from your wide end to your extreme telephoto end. And the ring has some nice texture to it. It's a rubber ring. Also important to note, the lens won't slide in or out on its own, even if you're shaking it or just walking around with it. The button on the lens is located by where your left thumb might be and is programmable with all sorts of different cool functions. You can plug the lens into your computer and use the Tamron Utility App to activate a ton more abilities like A/B focus pulling, which allows you to shift between two focus points automatically, or to switch your function ring between a focus ring and an aperture ring. You also have the ability to use a focus stopper to limit the manual focus travel range between 2 points, as well as an astro focus point lock, which will lock the focus point to infinity for astrophotography. The lens itself is moisture resistant with gaskets and seals throughout the entire lens, as well as the USB-C port, and is topped with an improved abrasion resistant element that's much harder to scratch or show fingerprints. The VC in the name stands for vibration compensation, which has been improved with Tamron's latest AI technology, and it'll choose the appropriate amount of compensation characteristics to add to your video at whichever focal distance you're on. The VXD is Tamron's linear motor focus, making autofocus super fast, super quiet, and super accurate. Autofocus in every lens these days is just getting better and better, but Tamron claims the autofocus accuracy of this lens has been improved vastly compared to other models of its class. If there was a limitation to this lens, it would probably just be its aperture range. At its widest, it's only an f4, but if you want a lens with this kind of versatility and this price, there really isn't a better option right now. But if you can think of one, let us know in the comments below. We would love to see what you guys think is the best and most versatile zoom lens right now. Depending on your focal distance, the minimum focus range on the lens will vary, and that's what you're seeing on the screen right now, alongside some magnification ratios. The lens has a 9-bladed aperture, a 67mm filter diameter, and because there's so much going on inside of this lens, there may be firmware updates in the future, and it's really easy to update it. All you have to do is connect it to your computer via the USB-C port, go to the Tamron Utility App, and you can update it from there without any hassle or need for a tap-in console. Pre-orders are now available for this lens on thepixelconnection.com. You can click the link up here to check it out. It's set to officially release August 22nd, and for more information, feel free to call us or email us at either of our store locations, or stop by either of our stores and check it out for yourself. I'm Andrew from Pixel Connection. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see you guys in the next one.